Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Aggies will kick it away to start us off. Return man decides to signal fair catch. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaks loose at the 45. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
That's a 1st down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st down and 5 after the penalty. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, SC. Just ran away from the defense. Now the all-important extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return starts from inside the 20. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tackle made after just a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of...
Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Southern California. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And it's caught from inside the 20. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Caught quickly. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, the option keeper here for a big game for this Texas A&M quarterback. It's reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others, going back to Bucky Richardson. And how about Reggie McNeil? Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great job by their offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made. Room to run here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
First down for the offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Dumps it down to the back. Caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, USA 14, Texas A&M 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And the Trojans will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a first down. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, USC. So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
USC 21, Texas A&M 0.
Here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And the Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry up. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. Finds his man. Has the first down. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Heading left after the handoff. They finally corral him at the 1.
There are a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. That's an old school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Man, that running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He could frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Breaking free at the 35. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Play action here on first down. Moves left out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tries the right with a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield, was spotted at the 42. First down and 10 now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Wideout's now clustered. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's escaping the pocket now. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Now here's the toss play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, A&M. No chance to catch it.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Oh, the returner fumbled it. Recovered by the kicking team. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down and 10. keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense who's short of the first down marker.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And he cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up fourth down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
That's a bullet over the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. Great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Aggies. All the way back to claim the lead. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They moved into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to go after the jugular. Use that momentum to your advantage. Let's see what they call right here. I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. He has first down yardage at the 46.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Bringing pressure. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
A loss of 12 on the play. Second down. That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Rifles this football to the left. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Runs through the defender.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Toss play to the outside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Trojans will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice 1st down.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Checks this down to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. They're going to run it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Hand off to the right side. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Down in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, SC. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape. And the USC offense is back out on the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's second down here. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that